Hi everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 3 with me, Sid, and you find me in a fine fettle, ready to undertake a new project. So last episode we installed DecoCraft. I have not seen how you all responded to me installing DecoCraft. And yeah, so you might have hated it, who knows. However, I want to make a whole load of bricks. So what we're going to need is to pick what have we got in the way? We've got lots of andesite dirt there. This is pretty much almost all andesite. So andesite would seem to be the obvious dirt to use. We're going to need clay. We're going to need straw. We might as well take some of you. Because today we're going to build the potters. Well, we're going to make a start on the potters. We may even finish the potters. Who knows? But I've got some ideas in my head. My brain is fizzing. And when my brain is fizzing, you know that there's going to be some interesting, hopefully, some interesting builds come along anyway. While we're here, no, you're Mr. Mardy. You don't. Well, yeah, so while we're down here, we'll give these guys a shave and a haircut. Because every piece of wool I get now is a bit less to worry about for the next time we do a sale. Now, I think we can pick them up like, yeah, we can get you like this. So I'm going to take some of these down here because these were just excess anyway. These were never meant to be quite that many there. That should give us what? Another nearly 60. Right, so I need another 2. Just go up here and grab a couple. That one and that one. That should give us 64 plus 2. Yeah, perfect. So then all we need is a clay, and we can get those laid out, get the bricks dried out, and the world will be good and happy. So yeah, the potters is going to be off of this. It's going to be off of this platform. Let me just double check my white cedar while we're here. That looks like we may have white cedar. Sorry, getting distracted already. But yeah, we've got white cedar. So while we're here, we should also get this lot chopped down. The white cedars are an odd plant. They don't always drop saplings. So I've certainly, it reminds me, when you get a little dinky affair like this, you often, worry whether you're going to get the sapling or not. We got 2 for that. As long as we end up with a net amount of equal, then I'm generally happy. So you can see that one, Titus, didn't give us a single sapling. Let me just grab this white cedar because that will allow me to get the fence in on the walkway there, and I'll be back. Alright, came out of that with a net gain of 1 sapling, and we've got several logs. Whether we've got enough logs, well, that's another question entirely, but we have logs. We are logged up. We are in a state of loggedness. Let me go and put this wool away. We must be getting fairly close to having enough to start making some boats again soon as well. And then what we want is, I want the fence. So we're going to need to do 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe of those to get those. Then we're going to do like that and like that. That'll give us 24 fences. And that's the only reason I want these, is just to keep in with this theme that we've got going on here. So for it, you know, this will come all the way down. We'll take out you. I will take out these other ones a little bit further down the line, but at the moment we're just going to do this all the way down. Just to, damn it, here we go. But there was a reason why we did this. How many do I need? 1, 2. I'll give you 6. It's not a bad return actually for TFC on fences there. And there a bit more maybe. I think that should be enough. Da, 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 da. 1, 2, 3, do. Perfect. This is a little bit tight, however. I may want to just knock a couple of those out to make this walkway a little bit less tight. Yeah, not too bad, not too shabby. Let me go and put some of this away. You belong in there. You will have to belong in there because we're into overflow territory here. I should actually get some bread going, and then in the morning, well, let me get some sandwiches going here. 2, 3, and that should be adequate. And yeah, we'll quickly sleep the night off, and then we can get on and get these mud bricks done. What else we got going on? So yeah, I turned the outlines off on the deco crafting. I don't know whether I mentioned that or not. That's just a config in one of the folders. I can't remember which one it is off the top of my head. Which file? Deco craft's an odd one because it has 2 config file locations. So do be aware of that particular little foible. So we got you. We need you. That's what we needed, and then we're going to go you. That's going to make a bunch of those, and then you again is going to make another bunch of those. And we need to put these out to dry, so let's go down and find a nice flat area, such as the beach. And we'll use this as a drying rack for the time being. Now we could potentially lay out an area in around the pottery where we do the same, but what we'll do for the time being is we'll just use this temporarily as a suitable drying area. And as you can see, it shows you that they're wet at the moment on the actual tooltip, so as soon as they read as dry we can dig them up, and they will become part of our building material. Perfect. So while that's doing, let's go up here, and what I think we probably need to do to start off with, if I've got any, I haven't, I'm going to need some willow. So I'm thinking probably just backing up onto this mountain here. However, as I say, I'm not happy with just quite how close these are. I think all of this would benefit from being one block back, do you think? I think possibly even there might benefit from being one block back as well. Yeah, I think that's probably going to work better. So we need to grab some more willow. I think we should have some already done. Let's have a peek. Yep. Any more? Any more for any more? Let's not be greedy. Oh, speaking of greedy, let's slurp that down. And see that, as I say, that wants to be replaced as well at some point, but no desperate rush on that at the moment. And I'm just going to go with, I'm not going to do anything fancy here, we're just going to go, I'm going to need more, damn it. I'm just going to pop in these at this point. They're far enough back that they shouldn't be visible easily from the back there. We do need to take one out here. Let me just go and see if I can't find a little solitary, there we go, a little solitary bit of you and you. This will be a lot easier once we get a lumberyard as well. Oh, we still got some white cedar, cool. Damn it. Come on, one of you's got some space for a little bit of white cedar, yes. Right, so I'm waiting on these bricks to dry. In the meantime, what we need to do is we need to be thinking about the actual layout for this pottery. Let me strip this guy of leaves. Again, just, I don't always bother doing this, but sometimes you want the saplings. You know, there's no if and but about it. You just want to get in there and you want to make sure you keep a few saplings just for later, so you don't end up with a sapling shortage down the line, because that would be terrible, wouldn't it? Are you all complete? Yes, damn it. Alright, not a problem. Bang. Bang, the problem's gone. So, in terms of the pottery, what shall we do? I'm going to probably use a bit of you and a bit of you, and I'm going to reuse as much of this material as possible, because obviously we are in TerraFirmaCraft, and TerraFirmaCraft is a pig. Shall we take you off the ground? That's the first question. And shall we set you back one, maybe like that? Maybe that kind of size there, and then 1, 2. It doesn't really, actually, I think a little bit bigger than that. It doesn't have to be vast. I mean, bear in mind that, you know, there's not a lot. 1, 2. There's not a lot going on with a pottery in TerraFirmaCraft. It's, you know, it is a bit of a dead end thing. But we can do kind of this going on around here now. I do want an exit at the back, and I will want an entrance at the front. So you'll kind of come in like this. But your problem is it's going to be this area underneath, how we actually deal with that. And I'm also, while we're at it, I don't really like those as corner pieces. So let me take those out. Thank God for bricks that aren't affected by gravity. That's all I can say. Let's have a look what we got going on there. How does that look? Doesn't look bad. Doesn't look good, but it doesn't look bad. So that's 2, and that's 3. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, like so perhaps. No, if we're going like that, yeah. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to try. There you go, official. I do jump on camera when things don't go my way. Damn it. I'm going to try and just bury this wall back in there a little bit. Just to give us a little bit more flexibility with the space. I am now reluctant to try and do that further back. How do we do this floor in here then? First things first, we're going to need some wood of some description. What shall we use? Pine. I think we're going to go pine, and we're going to grab you. We're going to do the usual blub and blub. Now this is going to look odd to start off with, but it will make sense eventually, I promise. So we're going to come in here and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you're going, yeah, well that's great because you've got a raised floor, and you know it's not particularly useful because, of course, you know, the raised floor we've got is right. I think that should take us all the way back. However, there's a method to my madness, I hope. And that is the chisel. And we're going to go change the mode into stair mode to start off with. And that will allow us to get a half slab down here. And if we come out and look at that now, we'll see that that still looks pretty crud because you've got a bloody half slab there. Speaking of which, we probably also want to stick a block here as well, which we will also half slab. But if we then change the mode into slab mode, no, you're not going to. No, you swine. That's going to be a pain. I thought we could half slab and then actually take it even further with that. That is, I'm going to have to dig those out and replace those then with an alternative. Let me do that again using the slabbing mode once we get to the next morning, and I will be back in a minute. Alright, we're not far off done here. We are going to just bring this over. This is going to be a little bit awkward to do, but we're going to pop this out so we have a surface going out here. I'm going to dig out. Oh, okay, that's fine. That we can live with that. That's not a problem. And then we're chiseling these the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I may do that. I'm going to do that too thick actually, so it kind of masks this a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5. Da, 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 bup, 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 bup. And last but not least, do, 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 do. And then if we grab our dirt, we should be good. And remember, the grass won't grow here, which is a nice kind of addition. Now we've got, this is all done, so we can, because it will give you a different, I say the grass won't grow here, which is nice, because it will give you a different texture underneath. You'll get that kind of, look at me, I'm all screwed up. And if you look, apart from here, you can't really see that failure. So again, very small building, but again, it's a very small function, so no biggie there. We've got those clay bricks. We also are going to need, if I've got a little bit more, oh, we've got loads of dirt. Oh, dirt for days. So that bit will grow, but obviously this bit won't, and that's fine. I'm quite happy for that to be the case. So then I could do with some more pine, but this time we're going to do a bit of this going on. So you are coming. All right, this is going to be interesting. We probably need to place you there. Now, do I want to do it going down like that? No, actually, no. No. That's silly. Forget that. Forget that. Let's do this. Get our pie planks. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's it. We're bang straight up into there. Same again here. We're going to come and put you in here, and we're going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oops, that's not particularly helpful. So yeah, we're starting to get a structure going, which is good because that's what we want. Now, I think those bricks are probably dry by now. Let us go and check them. They are. So if we grab these, if I remember rightly, I think it's that makes you 4, and then a really nice dark colour rather than the paley colour that we have. And the reason I want this is whilst the kilns that we have, the kilns from, is it, I think I can't remember, it's the oh, which one? It's the automated bellows mod, isn't it? Whilst they are really, really good, they don't much look like kilns. I mean, they do look a little bit like kilns, but they look like very small kilns. So what I was thinking is, why don't we try and make the kiln look a little bit more kiln-like? And we can obviously do that. Bang, that gives us 32 of those. So outside the pottery at the back, and we'll probably do is I may put a little fence or a wall around it. I think this chunk of rock here poking up, I think this is going to have to go. I don't like it. Well, at least some of it's going to have to go. Yeah, we're getting collapses in this. This is that may need to go as well. I don't know yet. Okay, but so if we were to build a kiln from the ground up, and I wonder, let me tell you what, let me just get some stuff together, because there's a few things I want to do to try and stop these happening, and this lot happening, and I will be right back with you. Alright, so here's the thought process. We're going to have a kiln. Now, kilns are usually big brick affairs with like an entrance. You get into them, you stack up lots and lots of pots, and they go and do the things, or at least the kilns I've had experience with. So what I have done is I've used a little bit of trickery up here for starters. So I've placed some smooth gabbro, and then I put pit props in, which basically means from this point here, this is all supported all the way out to 1, 2, 3, 4, about there or there, give or take, and similarly this way, which gives me a little bit of leeway to play with this lot. Now I am probably going to need more of these bricks. That is one thing, but we can fill that in. That gives us a nice neat shape there, and then we should be able to take that out and place this back in there like that, and then we can take these kiln bases and just hide these in here neatly away, so we end up with a kiln structure going on. Similarly, take you out there, Yep, that's fine. And what we do need to do is, now this may or may not work, because I think these need to be three apart, but we'll just do that temporarily, just in case it does work. If it doesn't work, as I say, nothing lost. And then what we'll do here is on the top, we'll go from here, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 to there. Now it doesn't really matter what this thing, we're going to take this lot out here. Just again, this is entirely cosmetic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we need to somehow get down. That's the now's the challenge. This is going to hurt a bit, I think. Hang on. Hop. Hop. Oh well, there we go. We got it. Didn't hurt at all. So then we can take the hammer and chisel, and we can start getting a little bit crafty with this. So we're going to go and change our mode to this, and we're going to take this out, and we're going to chop all of that back, and then we're going to come down here like so, and all the way like that. And then we're going to come down here, and we'll just bring this in one just to give it a little bit of rounding. We'll do the same here and here. Now we could, we've got the bricks. I think this will work. Let's give it a try. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, as the saying goes. Yep, we got access in there. Do I want to? Yeah, I think that. Oh, bum, 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 bum. Bit of lag, and that broke on me. Fortunately, we had a spare. So that gives you that going on, and then if we want to, we can come back here a little bit as well, maybe there just a little bit, and then finally all the way up to the top there. We'll have to pillar up a little bit in a moment. But this should give us the illusion of a reasonable chimney. No, that's not going to play, is it? And then same again here. Do. We need to just get up there somehow. I don't think I've got ladders on me, have I? I have. Let me just check the chest over here. But that doesn't look too bad. That, to me, looks like a big old kiln. Big old kiln. It's a big old kiln. Yeah, we haven't got ladders on it. Oh, I've got the makings of ladders, though. But maybe a little bit more. Oh, my God, what the hell am I doing? I'm like, I feel like I'm drawing drunk. Bunk, bunk, bunk. But. There we go. Let's get up here, and then we can do you and a you. That'll do. It doesn't really matter that it's a thing like that. And then here, if we go and just chisel down just a little bit like that, just gives you that finishing touch there. Hup. So there's our big old pit kiln. I just need to finish off in here, and I realise that we're going into time, so we're probably not going to get all this done this episode because I've got a roof to put on, we've got walls to put on, we've got all of that good stuff to do. So what we will do is we will eat, sleep, and be merry. No, we'll go and sleep the night off, and I had to laugh today because I'm recording quite a bit ahead of myself, and I have never seen anybody so pleased to notice that I put pressure plates in the comments. You know who I'm talking about. So we need to move this. Now we've got a fair bit. I say we have a fair bit. I don't remember putting that much blue in. Did I make that much blue? No, well, doesn't matter. So what we need to do is find something that's going to have a good heavy cost in clay, so we can really, let's have a piano. Let's have 2 pianos, 3 pianos, 4 pianos. We can't make pianos anymore, and you'll see why I'm making pianos in a moment. Now what's nice and expensive? Let's have clock. No, that's as many clocks as I can make. What have we got that costs a lot of? That's all the toy trains we can make. Now surely we should have something that costs just blue. Have we got anything we can make now? So I don't want to really waste that blue clay, but I think, yeah, we're stuffed. So we'll grab the potter's table. That's the first thing we're going to take over, because that needs to go into the pottery. There's not be much of a pottery without potter's wheel. So yeah, the potter's wheel, and we'll just go and fit neatly in there. We'll get a wall in at that point, but we can recycle all of this stuff back into usable clays. So yeah, that's all good. What do we got? We've actually got plenty of that. What have we got kicking around over here? We've got a lot of acacia. I really don't fancy using acacia. Maple might work. Let's have a look at maple. Oops. Bang and bang. So if we go and stick, well, we'll start off in the back here. Because they're just going to be solid blocks. So if we had maple walls, we'll have a window here so we can look out. We'll have a window probably here so we can look out. Very, very simple, very small. We're going to need some more maple, so let us grab that. Yep, that's good. I'm wondering whether I need to change out the stone floor of that kiln for something as well. That's bugging me now as a question on my lips, so to speak. Maple. You're not maple. You, however, on the other hand, are all maple. No. Spruce. Kapok. I think that is probably most of the maple there. Let's just have a look, see what we've got in process, shall we? Got some maple planks. Any more maple? No. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to try and get the walls, or at least some of the walls, done I think this episode, and then next episode we'll get the roof on it. We will get it decorated and looking all spiffy and nice, and we'll get something going on around here, and the ladders will come out, and yeah, you know, all the good stuff. So that was not what I wanted to do. I want you to be a window, and I want you to go and be a door. Cool. And then you go like that. You're going to do the same on this side, and crap, then we run out of stuff, so we'll just grab this, grab you, and yeah, that's alright. Now if I want it to be glass, this is the problem. I have to have solid blocks if I want a glass finish. So let me take you back on there. That's probably a good start. I can do you there. I can do you there, just to get some three-dimensionality into this, and we can do you there, and then the glass paints will work there because they'll bind with the solid blocks. In fact, we can do that all the way across. Interesting. So, and then, as I say, the glass pane will go in there, and we can probably repeat that here. Don't dislike it. I don't dislike it at all. Glass panes. I wonder if I have any of those over here. What are the odds? Somewhere between 0 and 0. Let me just run around here. We'll get those glass panes in. As I say, if I can get that door, maybe a couple of doors in, that will be a good starting point. But of course we're going to need 1, 2 of those. We need what do I want to use for doors? Pine, hickory. Oh yeah, I'm going to have some hickory doors. Again, just for contrast of colour really. So get that in. We're going to have then a small potter's shack. Yeah, I have no false illusions about this. This is a shack and not a thing. That should then go in there and fit neatly. That will go in there and fit neatly. And as you can see, it is just 1 pixel proud at the top, but we can live with that. You don't really see that level of detail. And we need a roof on it, which will give us a little bit more shape to this place. As I say, thinking about this floor, this needs to change, or at least that doesn't. That can possibly remain stone. That needs definitely to change. We should have no more cave-ins here because we've got everything is now supported on this side and the far side. So that's good. And if we... Let me just take this bit here very quickly, and if I go and go 2, 3 and 4, then we can quite easily bring that up. Now that is not going to work there, but it will work there. And then similarly here, and we've got 1, oh god, I can't quite, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. If you imagine that, and then that will come around, that will give us a bit of a rail there. Yeah, I think that will probably work pretty well. Whether we have a overhang, I don't know. That's another design decision to make at some point. But you know, this is little nitty-gritty pieces of the thing. You know, I'll probably go with the acacia for the roof on this, I think, just because I can. I cannot think of a better reason than that for doing it. So yeah, as usual with TerraFirmaCraft, even the smallest of things can seem to take longer and longer. Now we got produce, pets, mines, stables, tailors, shield, music, furniture, helmets, swords, no, vineyard, no, we will need that if we ever do manage to get around to that vineyard. Inn, jail, jeweler, lumber, farming, candy, books, blacksmiths, banks, honey, apothecary, archery, bakers, and surely somewhere amongst all of this lot we have got a potter. Maybe not. We'll deal with that next time. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. Didn't get as much as I would have liked done today, but the thing is, as I've said many times before, and I will probably end up saying many times again, TerraFirmaCraft takes all the easy little builds that we take for granted, become exaggerated, and just that a bit more complicated every time. In fact, quite a lot more complicated. And having built the castle in the last series, I know what I speak of. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.